Form 4 Mathematics, first midterm test, lesson number 3, powers and roots. In this lesson we are going to study about powers and root, standard form, HCF or else highest common factor, and about LCM, lowest common multiple. First, powers and roots. In powers and roots, we have 5 main common rules, that is a to the power m multiplied by a to the power n should be equal to a to the power m plus n. If the base is equal, we can add the powers. Like same, when you divide, if the base is same, you can subtract the powers. A to the power m divided by a to the power n is equal a to the power m minus n. Rule number 3, power of a power. If a to the power m to the power n is equal a to the power m into n. And rule number 4, if it is a minus power, a to the power minus m, you can write as a plus power by taking the reciprocal, 1 over a to the power m. And a to the power 0 is equal to 1. So 0 power always equal to 1. Fractional indices. So consider square root 9 into square root 9. So we know that square root of 9 is 3 and 3 into 3 gives 9. So same, the square root power you can write as a square root, you can write as a half power. So then 9 to the power half multiplied by 9 to the power half means you can add the powers. So then 9 to the power half plus half, 9 to the power 1, then it's equal to 9. So we know that 9 to the power half means square root of 9. So if the index is half, that means square root, the index is 1 over 3, that means the cube root. So if the index is 1 over n, we call that nth root. Examples: find the value of 60 to the power half, 25 to the power half, 16 to the power 1 over 4, and 125 to the power 1 over 3, and 36 to the power minus half. 16 to the power half means square root of 16, so we know that it is 5. And 25 to the half means square root of 25, we know that it's equal to 5. Then 1 over 4 root of 16 means 4th root of 16. So you can type that in your calculator, then it's give the answer as 2. Then 125 to the power 1 over 3 means cube root of 125. So that's equal to 5. So 36 to the power minus half you can write as 1 over 36 to the power plus half. That means 1 over square root of 36, that means 1 over 6. 8 to the power 3 over 2 can be written as 8 to the power 1 over 3 to the power 2. So that means the cubic root of 8, and we have to take the square of that answer. So then cubic root of 8, we know that that is 2, then square the number 2, then it's give answer as 4. So similarly 8 to the power minus 2 over 3 also you can write as 1 over 8 to the power plus 2 over 3. So the same thing you can do here also. So that is equal to the cube root of 8, and after that you have to take the square of that, then that's equal 1 over 4. So in general, a to the power m over n means first you have to take the nth root of n and take the power of n. Okay, find the value of 16 to the power of 3 over 4. That means the fourth root of 16, and after that you have to take the cube of 16, cube of that answer. So that means 2 cube, that is 8. Then 64 to the power 2 over 3, first we have to take the cube root of 64 and square it. The cube root of 64 is 4, then square 4, the answer is 16. Then 25 to the power 3 over 2, first we have to take the square root of 25, then cube it. So square root of 25 is 5, 5 cube is 125. Next one, 125 to the power minus 2 over 3, you can write as a plus power 1 over 125 to the power plus 2 over 3. That means the cubic root of 125, then after that you have to square it. So the cubic root of 125 is 5, then 5 square is 25. So answer is 1 over 25. Last one, 81 to the power minus 3 over 4. You can write as a plus power 1 over 81 to the power 3 over 4. Then take the fourth root of 81 and cube it. So the fourth root of 81 is 3 cube 27. So 1 over 27 is the answer. Okay, see this example, find the value of n if 2 to the power n is equal to 32. So what you have to do, you have to write 32 as a power of 2. If the base is equal, then you can equal the powers. So we know that 32 is 2 to the power 5. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 gives 32. That means 2 to the power 5. So then 2 to the power n should be equal to 2 to the power 5. So n is equal to 5. So another example, 5 to the power n is equal to 1 over 125. So then 1 over 125 also you have to write as a power of 5. So we know that 125 means 5 into 5 into 5. So that is equal 1 over 5 to the power 3. You can write as a negative power 5 to the power minus 3. So then 5 to the power n is equal to 5 to the power minus 3. Then n is equal to minus 3. Because the base is equal, then you can equal the powers also. Next example, 5 to the power n minus 1 is equal to 125. So here also you have to write 125 as a power of 5. Then you can equal the powers. So 125 means 5 to the power 3. So then 5 to the power n minus 1 is equal to 5 to the power 3. That means n minus 1 equal to 3, n equal to 4. Another example, 4 to the power 3n minus 2 is equal 16 square. Here 16 square you can write as a 4, power of 4. Then we know that 16 means 4 square. Then 4 square, then you have to take the square of that also. Then power for power, so you can multiply 2 into 2, 4. Then that is equal to 4 to the power 4. So then 4 to the power 3n minus 2 is equal to 4 to the power 4. That means 3n minus 2 is equal to 4. Then you can simplify. 3n is equal to 6. N is equal 2. Now we are going to move to standard form. So to write a number in standard form, it must be written in the form of a into 10 to the power n. But a should be in between 1 and 10. That is not equal to 1. That should be in between 1 and 10 number. And n is an integer. So it's very useful writing a number as a standard form. If it is a very big number, so better to write it as a standard form, or else if it is a very small number, then also we can write as a standard form. Then we can compare easily, because if you are writing as an ordinary number, so a lot of decimal points or else lot of zeros are coming, but when you write as a standard form, then you can identify easily. Okay, the set of numbers are there here. So which ones are the standard forms? So you can see the first one is okay, this is 6.4 into 10 to the power 5 standard form. Second one, why that is not a standard form? Because 70 into 10 to the power 6, 70 is not in between 1 and 10, so that is not standard form. That should be 7.0 into 10 to the power 7. Next one okay, third one okay, then fourth one also the same thing, 64 is not in between 1 and 10, so you can't take as a standard form. Then the fifth one is okay, the next one 10 into 10 to the power 5, so that also not in between n and 1 and 10, so that the number should not equal to 10 also, that is in between 1 and 10 but not including 10, so that also you can take as a standard form. So if you are writing that as a standard form, 1 into 10 to the power 6. So next one also the same thing, because 52 is not in between 1 and 10. Then next one 6.6, that is an ordinary number, so you have, if you are writing as a standard form, have to write 10 to the power something, right? So then the next one is okay, 2.8 into 10 to the power minus 3, that is standard form. So next one 6.4 10 to the power 5, so there can't be 2 points in a number, so that is not a standard form. Next one 0.77 into 10 to the power minus 3, so the number that 0.77 is lesser than 1, so that also not a standard form. 8 into 10 to the power 8, that is in standard form. Then 0.2 into 10 to the power minus 3, the 0.2 value is lesser than 1, so not a standard form. So 1 into 10 to the power 9, standard form. 3 into 100, not standard form, you should write as 3.7 into 10 to the power 2. Very large numbers, write these numbers in standard form. 6,300. So then 6,300 you can write as 6.3 into 10 to the power 3. Now see, 10 to the power 1 means 10, 10 to the power 2 means 100, 10 to the power 3 means 1000, 10 to the power 4 means 10,000, 5 means 100,000, like that. So here thousands means 10 to the power 3. So your answer should be 6.3 into 10 to the power 3. Here 700,000, so 7 into 10 to the power 5. Next one 2.05 into 10 to the power 4. So next one you can count the zeros, then 5.5 times 10 to the power 7. This is thousands, then 5.088 to the power 8 into 10 to the power 3. So it's very easy to convert ordinary number to a standard number. The circumference of the earth is approximately 40,000 kilometers. Write this in standard form. Then 4 point, so we should move the decimal 4 times, then 4 into 10 to the power 4 kilometer is the answer. The distance of Saturn from Earth approximately 13 and 9 zeros are there, kilometers. Write this number in standard form. So this distance is a very large number, so we can't identify how much big is that. So when you write as a standard form, easily you can identify the size of the distance, right? So we can identify here, we have 9 zeros and 13, so then 1.3 into 10 to the power 10 kilometers, right? Here also a number is there. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and 11 zeros, so that means that is 1 into 10 to the power 11, right? So if it is an ordinary number, so we can't judge about these numbers, but if you are writing this number as a standard form, easily you can judge the how big is this number, right? Okay, another one, a distance of the sun from the earth approximately 149.6 million kilometers, right? So then you have to convert millions to the kilometers, then you have to multiply 1 and 6 zeros, then you should move the decimal point 149.6 2 times back, then 6 plus 2 8, so then 1.496 into 10 to the power 8 kilometers. So as a standard form you can write like this, right? Then a number is given 3.6 into 10 to the power 4 and another number is given 4 into 10 to the power 3. Calculate the following, giving your answer in standard form. So a plus b means just you have to add the two standard form numbers. So but here the power, the first number power is 4, the second number power is 3, so you can convert to the same power. So then 36 into 10 to the power 3 plus 4 into 10 to the power 3, okay, then the power is equal, so you can add 34, 36 and 4, then 40 into 10 to the power 3 is coming, then again you have to write as a standard form, so then 4 into 10 to the power 4 is the answer. Or else you can use the calculator also for when you are writing the exam paper, you can use the calculator also for the standard form questions, right? Okay, so when you use the calculator, in the calculator it's there is a key mentioned like this, into 10 to the power x. So using this button you can type properly this number as a standard form, then after that you can get the answer easily, right? So then the multiplication, a multiplied by b. So when you multiply, so you don't need to worry, 3.6 just you can multiply by 4. Then when you multiply the powers, 10 to the power 4, 10 to the power 3, you know that the base is equal, so then you can add the powers, so that become 10 to the power 7, and when you multiply 3.6 by 4, 14.4, then convert again to the standard form, then 1.44 into 10 to the power 8, right? Division. So when you divide, also the same thing, you can divide 3.6 by 4, and when you divide the powers, 10 to the power 4 divided by 10 to the power 3 means you have to subtract the powers, that means 10 to the power 4 minus 3, that is 10 to the power 1, okay, 0.9 into 10 to the power 1, again you have to convert to the standard form, that is 9 into 10 to the power 0. So very small numbers also you can write as a standard form, then 0.04, so that means 10 to the power minus 1 means 0.1, 10 to the power minus 2 means 0.01, 10 to the power minus 3 means 0.001, so like that. So then 4 in 0.04 means 4 into 10 to the power minus 2. 0.0008 means 8 into 10 to the power minus 4. So this one we can see that we have to move the decimal point to 5 times, then 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 5. So here we can see that we have to move the decimal point to 8 times backward, so that means 9 into 10 to the power minus 8. Here 4.404 into 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, very small numbers like this also we can write as standard form. So just count how many decimal points you have to move to up to 9, then that is 9.5 into 10 to the power minus 13. The mass of a hydrogen atom approximately 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 24 grams. Write this number as an ordinary number. So when you write as an ordinary number, you have to move the decimal point 24 times backward. So then like this comes, right? Okay, to the small numbers also you can calculate the answers like this. So a plus b means 8 into 10 to the power minus 2 plus 4 into 10 to the power minus 3. So the powers are not equal, so you can rearrange this one as 8 into 10 to the power minus 3 plus 4 into 10 to the power minus 3. Now the powers are equal, so then you can just add then 84 into 10 to the power minus 3. Again you have to write as a standard form, then 8.4 into 10 to the power minus 2. So the multiplication, it's like same, just you multiply 8 and 4, then when you multiply powers you should add, right? Then when you add minus 2 plus minus 3, the answer is minus 5. So then 32 into 10 to the power minus 5. So then you can write again this one as a standard form, 3.2 into 10 to the power minus 4. Division also the same thing. 8 you can divide it by 4. When you divide powers you have to subtract. So that means minus 2 subtract by minus 3 means 1. So 2 into 10 to the power 1 is the answer. Then we are going to move to HCF and LCM. So first you have to identify what are the prime numbers. So in this set of numbers, select the prime numbers. Okay, 23 is a prime number and 29 is a prime number. So prime numbers mean it can divide only by that number, right? 23 is divisible by only 23, 29 also divisible by only 29. There are no any factors, other factors, right? Let's all the prime factors of 84. So the factors of 84 means 1. So 84 can divide by 1, then 84 can divide by 2, 84 can divide by 3, 84 can divide by 4, 6, 7, 12, 14, 21, 28, 42, 84. Those are the factors. So what are the prime factors? Prime factors means prime numbers. 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number. Actually this is not a 6, 7 is a prime number. So then 2, 3 and 7 are the prime numbers. Then 42, write 42 as a product of prime numbers. Okay, first we'll find the factors of 42. So 42 we can make as 6 multiplied by 7. Then again 6 you can make as 2 multiplied by 3. Okay, now we know that 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, 7 also a prime number. So then 42 you can write as 2 into 3 into 7. Again we'll take 120. So we have write 120 as a product of prime factors. So 120 you can make 10 into 12. Okay, then 10 you can make as 2 into 5. Then 12 you can make as 3 into 4. Okay, all are prime numbers. 2, 5, 3 and 4 is prime numbers. Sorry, 4 is not a prime number. So 4 again you can make as 2 into 2. Then 2, 5, 3, 2, 2 are the prime factors for 120. So then 120 you can write as 2 into 5 into 3 into 2 into 2. So that means 2 to the power 3 into 3 into 5. So that is the prime factors of 120. Okay, now we are going to find the HCF and LCM of 42 and 120. HCF means highest common factor, LCM means lowest common multiple. Okay, the first thing is you have to find the prime factors of 42. Already we have found 2, 3 and 7. Then you have to find the prime factors of 120. That's already we have found. 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Okay, so when you find the HCF, so HCF means the common factors, common prime factors for 42 and 120. Okay, now you can see a Venn diagram here, prime factors of 42 and prime factors of 120. So what are the common things? 2 and 3 is common. Okay, then other things you can put to the other sides. Now 42, other than 2 and 3, the other prime factor of 42 is 7. Then for 120, the relevant other factors 2 and 2, 2, 2 and 5. Okay, it's very easy to find HCF. We have to take only the common factor, then multiply it. 2 into 3, 6. So then how to take the LCM? So LCM also easy. First take the HCF, that is 6, then multiply the other factors again by the HCF. That means the other factors means 7, 2, 2 and 5. You can multiply by the HCF, then you can get the answer of LCM, or else you can multiply these all the numbers in this Venn diagram. All the numbers you can multiply each other, 7 into 2 into 3 into 2 into 2 into 5, then you can get the LCM of 840. Okay, in this lesson we have studied about powers. So how to multiply the powers, how to add, how to divide the powers. So and other than that, how to write a minus power as a plus power. Then we study about the standard form. So how to write a number as a standard form, how to write number as an ordinary form, and how to simplify the functions of standard forms, and about the prime factors, and how to find the HCF and how to find the LCM. So review exercise 3, page number 58. We have set of questions here, so you can do these questions as a homework. So thank you very much.